So I said I was going to do some more videos, and I really need a distraction right now. So, sorry about the lighting. It is terrible. I'm using the iPhone to try and, like, do something that's blinding me. But anyway, um, yeah, so I made the other video, and then I walked back up into the truck stop, and I had been eyeing their ice cream stuff, and they have these little Ben and Jerry's things. So I saw them night before last, and they're like $1.89 or something. So I went up to use the restroom, and I walked over there and I bought like 6 of them. And I got up to the counter, and the guy was like, "Oh, so you have a nice evening tonight?" And I said, "No, not really." I said, "Can't you tell?" And the girl was up there and she laughed, and I was like, he said, "Well, hopefully this helps." I'm like, yeah, hopefully. So I already ate one, maybe 2 more, and I'll be good to go. But the thing I kind of wanted to talk about was I read an article that was shared on Facebook today about it focused on a lady trucker, and the 5 biggest things that she has to deal with as a female that males don't have to deal with. And I read the article, and it just kind of ticked me off. Like, number one, oh, I get hit on, and one time I was like trying to slide my 5th wheel, and a man came up and asked me and told me he would help me in exchange for some sexual favor. And, I don't doubt that happens. Like, my instructor in school said that things like that might happen, and the CB and whatever. But I honestly haven't heard any of that. No guy has ever come up to me and said, "Oh, honey, let me get this for you." I think in my first week, I was at one of our biggest clients. We normally just do drop and hook there. And I had pulled up to a trailer that was too low, so I had to go crank the landing gear up. And I was running out of time, and so I'm like trying to hurry, and I'm freaking out. But anyway, I'm over there, I'm like, ugh. Well, out of nowhere, this guy that was like for a different company had been there, and he was down the way, and he came over, and he, adjusted the, I don't know, the speed, I'm not sure what you call it, but anyway, the resistance on the landing gear, and he cranked it for me. And I mean, he didn't have to do that, but as soon as he did it, I was like, duh. But obviously I was new, running out of time, and not thinking straight. But anyway, I don't know if I'd have figured that out or not. Anyway, the guy was totally helpful, totally nice, totally respectful, didn't try to take up all my time, didn't stand there and talk my ear off. He could see I was in a hurry. I mean, whatever. Now, I've heard comments like, "Hey, pretty lady," say, I get out of the shower and I try to look as nice as I can. I do my hair. I put my makeup on every day. I try to look decent. I mean, I joke with my friends and people I work with about, well, we're changing the face of the trucking industry, But I mean, it's kind of true. I mean, companies don't want to hire dirty, old, nasty, fat people. If you take pride in your appearance and you try to keep take care of their equipment and keep it clean and, not trash stuff. I mean, you can tell a person who's going to take care of your stuff by the way they take care of themselves. And I just don't want to feel like crap all the time. I feel better when I look nice, and um, I just do the best I can with what I got. So, yeah, sometimes on the CB, people will be driving by and like, hey, oh gosh, dang, pretty lady, whatever. I mean, there are plenty of women out there that would die to be hit on every day. I don't know what this woman's complaining about. If she's getting that, I'm sure she's gotten it once. That's it. No, people don't do that. She was complaining about, oh, it's not safe. Like once somebody accidentally got into her truck at a rest stop or something or other. And I mean, my company, all of the trucks are keyed the same way. So, I mean, if there's another truck from my company anywhere, I could easily just go get in it. So accidents happen. I mean, she didn't say that somebody tried to rape her. She said that somebody accidentally got in her truck. Okay, is that worth mentioning in an article? I'm not really sure. She was talking about, oh, how difficult it is to stay in shape for this job. And I don't get that either. I mean, if you take care of yourself, oh, she has to keep weights and bands and stuff. Well, I have exercise bands, and I have, like a 15-pound weight that I'll lift sometimes. And I was just looking, well, I haven't picked that weight up in a long time, and I'm like, ooh, dang, not looking too bad there. So just doing the job will kind of keep you in shape. And I've seen guys that are like way smaller than me, get out of these trucks, and I'm like, dang, whatever. Anyway, she just kept going on and on. And also, when I was looking at videos and I was reading about becoming a truck driver as a woman, about how it could be dangerous and people are going to hit on you, and you're not, oh, she said, she doesn't get the respect. Like, she'll go to a consignee or something and they'll tell her, oh, just back into whatever dock is easiest. Well, she said that she took offense to that and she picked the hardest one and she backed it in there, and they never said that to her again. And I'm like, really? Why would you risk hitting something or damaging something just to prove that you can do it because you're a woman? Anyway, I immediately was on Facebook commenting all the rebuttals. I mean, the picture they used of her, she had like a camisole top on, and I mean, you could see about this much, but I mean, it was like some sexy picture, and I'm going, really? What in the world are you talking about? Oh, wah. So anyway, I got on there and just kind of went off about, thick-skinned is not doing the stupid hard thing just to prove a point that, oh, I'm a woman, I can do it. And that's not thick-skinned. For one, quit whining about getting hit on. One of these days, nobody's going to hit on you, honestly. And two, I haven't had any of those experiences. I've been treated with a lot of respect. I mean, granted, everybody's seen, the video where the cops harassed me, and apparently that was because of another driver. I don't know. Somebody. I don't know. I've gotten over that. It's kind of a joke. I take pictures of the picnic tables at all the truck stops I'm at, and everybody's like, don't sit at the picnic table. But honestly, you guys that drive for a living, the men don't get enough credit. I mean, there are a lot of guys out here that, they help. They leave you alone too. I mean, they'll open the door for you. I open the door for them. I mean, we treat each other with common respect and decency. The cat calls and stuff are usually on the CB. So, I don't care. Nobody's being vulgar. I didn't hear anything like that. So, don't let these women scare you. That was one of the points that some of the other ladies said on Facebook. Is like, you're giving men a bad name. If I was a man, I'd be pissed. And rightly so. The guys aren't that bad. And, I mean, yeah, you gotta have a thick skin. It's a hard job. It's a hard job. Wham. So, if you're a lady and you're thinking about trucking, don't get discouraged because of what some other people say. Everybody has their own experiences. You take it like you take it. If you're really sensitive and you cry a lot, then you're probably going to cry a lot, and it not necessarily because of the men. I've had my moments, but I just wanted to put that in there because I'm bored and I need a distraction. So I'll finish this one and then maybe I'll do another one in a few minutes. Bye.